Hello, this is UWG Builder Update. What builders shouldn't miss recently. News 1. The Federal cuts interest rates again. The Federal Reserve just cuts interest rates again, trying to boost the economy and make home loans more affordable. For builders, that sounds like good news, especially for first-time buyers or families looking to upgrade. But here's the catch, the market is still tough. Yes, rates are lower, but high home prices are still keeping buyers on the sidelines. And in many areas, inventory is piling up, sales are slow. So honestly, one rate cut probably won't change too much. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the Fed cuts interest rates again, because one-time moves like this don't unlock real demand. For builders, it's a double-edged sword. Lower interest rates can help with marketing, sure. But if you rush into new projects too fast, you could get stuck with unsold homes and tight cash flow. Costs for materials and labor are still high, and depending on high prices alone, that's no longer working. It's time to shift strategy and use these rate cuts smartly, not by just offering discounts, but by getting creative. Here are 3 ideas. First, flexible financing. Offer low down payments, delay payment options, or easy monthly plans. Make it easier for buyers to say yes. Next, smarter inventory sales. Focus on markets where inventory is high and use data to target buyers who are most ready to act. Finally, value-added upgrades. Use a low-rate moment to offer things like free upgrades, smart home packages, or better finishes instead of cutting price. Bottom line, a rate cut isn't a magic fix. But if builders combine smart financing, better products, and sharp marketing, they can boost both sales and cash flow. And one more thing, keeping an eye on future rate cuts. Planning ahead will give you a big edge in the next 6 to 12 months. News 2. U.S. single-family housing starts near 2.5 years low. In September, single-family housing starts in the U.S. dropped to the lowest level in nearly 2.5 years. The reason? Soaring inventories and high home prices. Together, they are slowing down new home sales and reshaping builder sentiments across the country. Builder confidence has hit a new low. The post-pandemic boom is clearly behind us, and the market is moving to a more cautious, more rational phase. This is a clear signal. Selling high-priced homes in a high-inventory environment is now twice as difficult. For builders, there are 3 main challenges to watch out for. First, inventory pressure is real. Launch too many new homes too fast, and you'll tie up your cash, raise serious overstock. That puts major stress on your cash flow. Second, sales cycles are getting longer. More time, more marketing spend, and smaller profit margins at the end of the day. Third, the risk is higher than ever, especially for small to mid-sized builders. They rely on quick sales to keep projects moving. High inventory, still high interest rates, that's a risky combination. So how can builders respond? Start by prioritizing existing inventory. In high inventory regions, focus on selling what's already built. Use segmented marketing. For first-time buyers, promote smaller, flexible floor plans. For move-out buyers, offer upgrades, smart home features, better finishes, or customization. Add value, don't just cut price. When starting new projects, go in phases. Don't go all in at once. Use staggered construction or on-demand release strategies to control risk and protect capital. Consider preferred components and digital construction tools to speed up build time and improve cash flow turnaround. And use smart financial incentives. Offer flexible payment plans, interest rate buydowns, or renovation credits. Make it easier for buyers to decide without squeezing your margins. This drop in single-family housing starts isn't just a number. It's a clear sign that the market is cooling. Builders need more thoughtful planning. The old build big, sell fast model is no longer a safe bet. Success now depends on precision, targeted product design, phase development, smarter financing tools. Builders who stay flexible, who protect their cash flow, who focus on real buyer demands, they will be ready to weather the slowdown and lead the way when the demand picks back up. News 3. Rising demand on automation and efficiency in construction. Let's face it, the construction industry is changing fast. Over the next 5 years, automation and efficiency won't just be nice to have, they will be non-negotiable. We are talking BIM, robots on site, AI-assisted design, and real-time job site monitoring systems. These tools aren't just about keeping up with the times. They are here to fix what's been broken: low productivity, high error rates, and runaway costs. For builders, this is a big shift. The old way of doing things, relying mostly on manual labors and gut feel, isn't going to cut it anymore. But here's the good news: it's not just a challenge. It's also a huge opportunity to work smarter, move faster, and take back control of costs. For builders right now, the biggest pressure comes down to two things: talent and tech. People side, skilled tech workers hard to find and even hard to afford. New H-1B policies are adding up to $10,000 in extra cost per firm hire, and local talent also in short supply. Tech side, sure, it sounds great, but automation doesn't come cheap. You have go up from equipment costs, plus training, setup, and maintenance. For smaller builders, that's a big lift. Fall behind in either area and your projects get slower, riskier, and way more expensive. So how to move forward without breaking the bank? Here's what makes sense right now. Focus on tech that give quick wins. You don't need to automation everything right away. Start with tools that actually save time and cut rework, like BIM modeling, robotic lifts, or automated measuring systems. This gives you most impact upfront without requiring a massive investment all at once. Think smart, not big, especially if you are watching your cash flow. Next, get creative with your talent game. Instead of relying only on expensive hires, train from within. Mix local recruiting with in-house upskilling, and if needed, bring outside help on a short-term basis, just enough to go through a tough spot without bloating your payroll. Then let the data do the heavy thing. Use tech to actually check how jobs are going, real-time cost checking, material usage, workflow monitoring, and more. It's not about having cool dashboards, it's about knowing what's working and fixing what's not before it costs you money. Let's be real, automation isn't the future, it's already here. Yes, the upfront costs are real. But in today's world of rising prices and lower sales, builders need every edge they can get. If you want to stay profitable in the next 3 to 5 years, you have got to build smarter, not just harder. And that starts with better tech, smarter hiring, and a plan that doesn't leave money on the table. News 5, FAR procurement thresholds increase. Starting October 2025, the U.S. Federal Acquisition Regulation, or FAR, is adjusting several procurement thresholds. We are talking small purchase limits, simplified acquisition thresholds, and amounts for contract and subcontract programs. These changes are based on inflation, and they matter a lot for builders who work with government contracts. That can save time, cut compliance costs, and help projects get moving sooner. But bigger contracts, they also bring tougher competition. Builders need sharper bidding skills and smarter project management to stay competitive. For smaller projects, the change is a real advantage. Fewer approval, less paperwork, you can get your projects rolling faster, and the speed can make a big difference. At the same time, the cost picture is shifting. Simplify processes on admin and management, but more companies will enter the bidding game. That means competition goes up and the profit margins can get squeezed. And there's uncertainty too. Builders need to be flexible with contracts, budgets, and staffing. Otherwise, resources can get wasted or cash can get tied up on high-threshold projects. So here's how to make the most of it. Start with small and simplified procurements. Build a fast response system, standard bid templates, agile approvals, and digital contract management. That way, when threshold rise, you are ready to act quickly. For the larger contracts, optimize your team and project planning. Keep compliance and quality tight. Do cost analysis and risk assessments upfront to make your bid stronger. And don't forget regional differences. Some states and agencies adjust thresholds differently. Study the data, pick the right projects, and position yourself strategically. FAR threshold change are both an opportunity and a challenge. Streamline your internal processes, sharpen your bidding strategies, and use digital tools. Move fast on small projects, stay competitive on big ones, and you will be ready to seize opportunity while keeping risks under control. News 6. State and local electrification rules tighten. Across the U.S., state and local governments are ramping up electrification rules. Take New York for example. Starting in 2026, all new single-family and low-rise homes have to go fully electric. No more gas for heating or cooking. By 2029, this applies to almost all new homes with a few exemptions. Builders, this is a big shift. Design, construction, even supply chains all need a rethink. High-rise or single-family, your old gas-based experience won't cut it anymore. Here's what it looks like on the ground. Costs? Yeah, they are going up. Electric compliances and infrastructures still cost more than gas systems. Construction teams need training. Heating, cooking, full-house electric systems, it all adds complexity, and the schedules get tighter. Project planning changes too. Heat pumps, for electric systems, energy storage, you've got to think it through. Otherwise, expect rework and cost overruns. In this situation, builders can take a few smart steps. Start by bringing electrification experts early. They will help you pick the right equipment and plan the layout smartly. Keep it compliant and watch your costs. Think about bulk orders or modular preferred electric systems. They can save time and money and keep your schedule on the track. Train your construction team ahead of time, set out clear standards and run training programs. Fewer delays, fewer mistakes, smoother builds. And don't forget your buyers. Show them benefits, energy savings, eco-friendly homes, and lower costs in the long run. Help them see the value and the acceptance will follow. News 7. Shipping carriers raise standard FEU rates by $800 to $900. Shipping costs are going up big time. Recently, major carriers in North America hiked container fees by $800 to $900 per FEU. For builders relying on imported materials, that hits the budget hard. High inventory, pricing materials, tight cash flow, now throwing higher shipping fees. Total costs go up, profit gets squeezed, and project budgets need careful attention. Projects using Asian imports feel it most. Each home could end up costing thousands more. And delays, they happen. Shipping hiccups or cost overruns can slow your schedule and tie our cash together. Starting a new project just gets harder. Some builders are switching things up, using local materials or adding a buffer for shipping just to reduce risk. Here's how to stay ahead. Lock in your shipping rates early or sign long-term contracts. That way, sudden big jumps won't catch you off guard. Look for local options too. Timber still preferred components. It can cut costs and speed up your delivery. Sure, it's not always cheaper, but it keeps your projects moving. And don't forget your budget. Built-in flexibility, factor in rising shipping costs, and be transparent with clients. Keep profits safe and stay competitive. Shipping fee hikes aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. They test your supply chain, your planning, your flexibility. Builders who plan smart, stay flexible, and upfront about costs, they will have edge in a tight market. That's your UWG Builder update for recent news. Stay sharp, stay ahead, and we will keep bringing you insights that matter. Bye!